on to the final boss. May talk about the drops for me.
Okay, for the final boss, he drops a bunch load of crap that probably doesn't drop sometimes, but
Bunch load of crap. Is it stinky and smelly?
yes, just like you.
Ooh, burn!
So it drops Terrified Beaststock, a Crystal Box, an Ambit Glove for all classes, Master Enigmatic Scrolls, and a rare drop for the Ambit weapon. It also has a rare drop for Trill Earrings and Rings, which are some nice accessories. It also has a chance to drop Ancient Wish, which is the material used for level 65 crafted brooches. It also drops the Bathysmal Fish Scale and Blacksmith's Ember, which is used for Vision Maker 4's PE material for the next patch. You can also get the Blacksmith Torch design for Vision Maker 4, and you also get a very rare chance of a level 65 superior brooch design for weapon and armor crafting. There's also a chance to get a purifying brooch.
Come on! You had like the perfect sass in there and everything.
There's also a chance of a purifying brooch that comes in rare or superior. You spell superior wrong, by the way, and there's a train cutting by.
Oh, burn!
You write up the script next time then, Miss Sassy.
Sorry, waiting for the train.
Wait, you live next to like a train station or a train track?
Yeah.
She lives next to an airport too.
Oh my
What?
God. Okay, the airport is like, cause like I'm not so far from an airport myself, but train, oh my God, that would kill me.
Like her house is literally next to the airport.
You're such a troll.
I'm just saying.
You may also get a very rare chance of getting a discovery weapon, which is for the next patch. And it's a lot better than the Ambit weapon. There's also a chance to drop a simple brooch.
Okay, on to the mechanics of the final boss. Congratulations if you made it to this far, but prepare to get your anus penetrated. I mean, that's G's job.
Gary enjoys it.
Oh.
That's not what you said last night, Ame.
What?
I'm gonna walk away slowly now.
Okay, so the first boss's first mechanic is it'll choose one random person and it'll start shooting balls into your face. I mean, into that person. Or I mean,
balls.
Okay, I'll start dropping balls on top of that person. Balls to the face. And basically, it'll drop 3. And the person it chooses
3
to
balls.
drop,
Oh my God.
yes, the person it chooses to drop balls on, make sure you're standing still and you take it to your face, because if you're moving around, your team is going to be so annoyed because the balls are going to start being everywhere.
Yeah, it's better to have the balls all in one place as opposed to being scattered everywhere.
Yeah, you don't want too many blue balls all over the map.
Yeah, I mean, it's better to isolate the blue balls all in one place as opposed to putting them everywhere. Because if you put them everywhere, it does damage, you know, because they're big blue balls.
It does too much damage.
Too much.
Okay, so the boss has many normal attacks, and these attacks won't kill you, but they definitely do a good amount of damage, so you definitely want to watch for them and try to block them, or get out of the way before they hit you. The normal attacks, the boss will start moving its body towards the direction it's going to be doing its normal attacks toward. So if you notice the boss is turning its shoulders to the left, that means it's about to swipe to the left. So get ready to get out of the way. If the boss turns its body around 180 quickly, get it out of the way because it's going to swipe to the back. And also, a good thing to note is the boss's weakness is on the back, luckily for the DPS. Onto the second mechanic, the boss will basically put a gigantic AoE circle in front of itself, and it'll slam its arm down, or the disc from its back, and basically you're almost guaranteed to get hit by it unless you have an iframe ready or you can block it as well. If you do get hit by this, make sure you get away from your teammates. You won't take any damage over time, so don't worry, you can move out of the way, your healer will heal you later, but when you get debuffed by this hit, the reason why you want to move away is any of your teammates that are standing next to you or in that circle that is around you will start taking a huge amount of damage over time, and it could potentially kill your teammates if you stand near them. So be smart and move away and save your teammates some anger.
Be smart. Don't do drugs.
Wrong time for that, G. Wrong time for that. Okay, so onto the third mechanic. Every once in a while, the boss will simply jump in the air, Right when it jumps in the air, just simply iframe or block it, because he'll slam down on the ground and do an AoE around himself, which will do a decent amount of damage. It won't kill you unless you're really low. I would say it would do maybe 10% of your HP bar, maybe a little bit more than that. The fourth mechanic, my team likes to call it the pizza slicers, or
just call it the pizza.
yeah, we call it the pizza because when you're watching us stream and when we're doing the last boss, whenever it comes up, you just hear us say pizza. So the reason why we call it pizza is the boss will start slicing around the room like a pizza slicer, and you just want to basically get on one of the platforms. And by platforms, I mean the bluish orb or the beige looking design on the floor. Standing on those spots, you'll be completely safe from the slicers, and that's how you dodge that mechanic. On to the fifth mechanic, which is the DPS phase. Whenever you see the message say Fatal Blow pop up on the screen,
Fatal Blow!
Your DPS wants to get behind the boss. Priest, if you can, try to energy star as much as possible and weaken the boss, and your DPS have to try to DPS the back of the boss. If you are not able to break the shield, the boss will basically do an AoE. It'll push everyone towards the direction of where their back is facing. So the way you can block this mechanic if you are not able to break the shield is you face the wall towards the boss. So that way when he pushes you, you'll land right near the wall next to him. And the reason why you don't want to get pushed too far is because the next mechanic I'll be explaining will basically have a chance of one-shotting you if you're too far away. If you are able to destroy the shield in time, basically the boss will get staggered a little bit and you'll have some free extra DPS. On to the next mechanic. The next mechanic, basically a message will pop up. It'll say something about annihilation.
Annihilation!
And literally as it says, you're about to get annihilated unless you do this mechanic perfectly. And you'll see a circle go around the boss. It is like an AoE circle. Everyone has to get inside the circle as quickly as they can and hug the boss. If you do not hug the boss and you're outside of the circle, you're gonna get one-shotted as soon as the barrier comes up around. When the barrier comes up around the boss, anybody outside will be dead. You won't be able to re-enter the barrier. Anybody inside the barrier, you won't be able to exit. If you do end up dying outside the barrier, do not res yourself. If you res yourself, you'll die instantly. So if a boon comes up, save it. If you're inside the circle now, hug the boss, and eventually, as you can see in front of you, you'll see an AoE circle come out from the outer layers. As soon as you see the AoE circle around the barrier, you want to move outside to the edge of the barrier. And then you'll see an AoE circle come out around the boss. After you see that AoE circle come out, you want to move in. And basically you'll see another AoE circle come out on the outside. If you do not do this mechanic correctly and you get caught or hit by the AoE circle, you'll get pushed in toward the boss and you'll take a good amount of damage. And if you get hit enough, you could probably die while inside the mechanic phase. After you finish running back and forth for this mechanic, the boss will jump in the air, and all you gotta do is iframe to dodge the hit, because when he lands, it'll do an AoE around him. The next mechanic, just like the turtle boss, he'll put out an AoE donut, and it's the same way you dodge as the turtle. If you can dodge the turtle's AoE, you could dodge this one just as easily. And finally, the last mechanic, you'll see a message pop up and it'll say something about chamber and water. When you see this mechanic with water, everyone has to simply run to the middle of the room and stand towards the direction where you want to get knocked to. So if you're standing on one side of the circle, you'll get knocked toward that side of the circle. Most generally, people usually stand towards the side where the boss disappeared at, because as soon as you get knocked toward that direction, the boss will come back and you'll be right next to him. And you don't want to be away from him, because at that moment he could do an annihilation and you won't be able to make it back and you'll get one-shotted. Towards the end of the wave coming in from the water mechanic, you can iframe it. You just have to do it perfectly as the wave hits the corners of the circle, or towards the outer edges. There's no edges or corners. How the hell am I supposed to explain this? But as it goes as the waves come towards the center,
the rim of the circle. Just be like the rim of the circle.
The rim of the circle. The circumference of the circle.
Circumference. This isn't pie, bitch.
Yes, it is pie. It's shaped like a pie,
and
I'm hungry now. But as it reaches the circle in the middle, you want to iframe right at the moment before the wave shoots back out and knocks everyone towards that direction, and you'll be able to iframe it perfectly. And that's it for now, guys. That's the guide for Bathysmal Rise. Thank you, G and Ame, for helping me commentate this, and thank you, G, for helping me edit this.
No problem, feed.
And this video will probably be out in the next 3 hours from when we are recording it now.
Why are you putting that in the video?
I don't know, but it'd be a good commentary to put in there. And last,
Not even.
yeah, but whatever.
No, not even. No.
Jeesh.
No. No.
Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe.
Here's a potato.
But I want a potato, G. Don't give them my potato.
No, screw you. Here's potato. Potato for the viewers.
Okay, guys. So again, thank you and goodbye.
Thanks again, guys.
Bye.